every cell in your body was once inside a star. Not like a star. Inside one, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen you're breathing right now. None of it was born on Earth. So the real question isn't, are we made of stardust? It's how something that exploded billions of years ago became you.
Hey, welcome back to MindSpark, the place where curiosity comes alive. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered what would happen if things suddenly changed instantly? Stick with me, because the answer is way more shocking than you think.
Most of us grow up with a simple story. You're born, you grow, you live on Earth, end of story. But zoom out just a little and that story falls apart. Earth didn't create the things that make you. Earth just borrowed them. When our planet formed, it was basically cosmic trash. Dust, gas, leftovers, no carbon, no oxygen, no iron, no calcium, nothing your body actually needs. That means everything inside you had to come from somewhere else. And here's the part that quietly changes everything. The universe can't create most elements by itself. It needs violence, pressure, heat, explosion. Only stars can do that. So if your body is made of complex elements, then your story starts way before Earth ever existed. And that raises a deeper question. What exactly had to happen in the universe for you to exist at all? At the beginning of the universe, there were only two elements. Hydrogen, helium, that's it. No carbon for life. No oxygen to breathe. No iron for blood. Stars changed that. Inside a star, gravity squeezes atoms so hard that they fuse together. Hydrogen becomes helium. Helium becomes carbon. Carbon becomes oxygen. It's like a cosmic factory powered by gravity and fire, but stars have limits. They can only create elements up to iron. After that, the process kills the star. And when that happens, the star doesn't fade away quietly. It explodes. A supernova, one of the most violent events in the universe. In a single moment, temperatures reach billions of degrees. For a few seconds, heavier elements are born. Gold, silver, uranium. And then everything the star ever made gets blasted into space. That dust spreads across galaxies, drifts for millions, sometimes billions of years, until one day it becomes part of a cloud that collapses, a cloud that becomes a solar system, a cloud that becomes Earth. So when you look at your hands, you're not just seeing skin and bone. You're seeing the remains of ancient stars that died so something else could live. And that leads to an uncomfortable thought. If stars had to die for us to exist, what does that say about life itself? Let's make this personal. The iron in your blood from exploded stars. The calcium in your teeth forged in stellar cores. The carbon in your DNA cooked inside dying suns. You are not metaphorically connected to the universe. You are chemically identical to it. In fact, over 90% of your body is made of elements that were formed in stars long before the sun was born. That means your atoms are ancient, far older than Earth, far older than humanity. Some of the atoms in you may be older than the Milky Way itself. They've been part of stars, planets, other life forms. They've been recycled again and again. So when you breathe out, you're releasing atoms that have traveled through space, survived explosions, and crossed time itself. You are not in the universe. You are something the universe is doing right now. And once you realize that, it becomes hard to see yourself as small. But that brings up an even stranger idea. If we're made of stardust, does that mean the universe somehow leads to life? Here's where things get weird. The laws of physics are tuned in a very specific way. If gravity were slightly weaker, no stars. If it were slightly stronger, no long-lasting stars. No stars means no heavy elements. No heavy elements means no planets. No planets means no life. Yet here we are. living in a universe that seems perfectly capable of turning hydrogen into people. Some scientists call this coincidence, others call it the anthropic principle, but the stardust idea adds a new layer. Life didn't fight the universe. Life followed its rules perfectly. Stars made elements. Elements made planets. Planets made chemistry. Chemistry made biology. You are not a break from nature. You are nature continuing itself in a new form. The universe didn't suddenly become alive on Earth. It was building toward this all along. Which raises a quiet but powerful question. If the universe can turn stardust into consciousness, once could it do it again somewhere else? This isn't just a poetic idea. It changes how you see everything. Your problems feel different when you remember your atoms survived supernovas. Your fears feel smaller when you realize you're part of a 13.8 billion-year story. Even death looks different. When a star dies, it doesn't disappear. It transforms. And when a human dies, their atoms don't vanish either. They return to Earth, to air, to water, eventually back to space. You are a temporary arrangement of ancient matter, a pattern the universe is trying out. That doesn't make life meaningless. It makes it rare and brief and unbelievably valuable. Because for a short moment Stardust learned how to think. But here's the final twist most people miss. Stardust alone isn't special. Space is full of it. What is special is what happened next. Somewhere along the way, the universe crossed a line. It went from matter to meaning, from explosions to experience. You are proof that the universe can observe itself, that stars can become aware of their own existence, that the same forces that tear galaxies apart can also create thoughts, memories, and questions. So when someone says, "We're made of stardust," that's not poetry. That's a scientific fact with philosophical consequences. The universe isn't separate from you. You are one of its outcomes. Which leads to a final question worth sitting with. If the universe could turn stardust into us, what might it turn stardust into next? If this way of thinking about the universe hooked you, there's another MindSpark video waiting for you that goes even deeper into how cosmic forces shape our everyday lives. You might want to watch that next.
If this video made you think even for a second, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe to MindSpark for more mind-blowing ideas and tell me in the comments what topic we should explore next. Until next time, keep your mind curious,